Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 18th to the 24th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the week, so just take what resonates. And thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. And to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. And the overall message, more importantly, that I channeled for you for this upcoming week, get ready for the best. Get ready for the best. And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on shuffle, you got More by Usher. More. I love this song. I'll leave it down below for you to utilize in one way, shape, or form. And let's begin. We'll start by pulling several messages or whatever we get from the Halloween Oracle deck. And then we'll further speak upon your week with the Gilded Tarot deck. Bear with me. Let's do some shuffling. You're on your way to better is what I'm hearing. For my beautiful Capricorns for this upcoming week, for Capricorn. Felt a little bit uncomfortable, but it came out for a reason. Interestingly enough, we have forgiveness coming out. It could be you forgiving oneself or forgiving somebody else, or it could be coming towards you. Could be more than one of what I just mentioned. Feeling a bit uncomfortable, but as I had mentioned, it came out for a reason, right? It came to be for a reason. What needs to be said will heal, okay? In one way, shape, or form, reducing burdens all the meanwhile. It just feels like you're being gifted a level of peace from whatever forgiveness is coming to be at this point, okay? We also have the Witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. It could feel as if you're about to embark upon what feels like a new world for oneself, or you feel like your world is meshing in certain ways throughout the week, potentially a little bit uncomfortably with other people's worlds, right? You may even find yourself thinking about your earthly life meshing with the spiritual realm to an extent. Very interesting, as there is an underlying focus on the protection you desire to provide for one reason or another moving forward, but also a level of protection you are guaranteed to have when moving forward towards a new change, when it comes to the best that you're moving towards, all right? It just feels like you have a very protective, motherly or fatherly sort of energy about you this week, and it just speaks upon how much you have to look forward to in your near future. Interesting. People will care for you as well, is what I'm hearing. We're going to pull some tarot now, but naturally at the split deck we have the Four of Wands as things are falling into place for you. But look at that imagery, all right? There's a focus on family, on friends, on the souls that you feel most connected to, who you want to protect or who you feel protected by, and or as you reach for your independence, right? Feeling as if you've been sort of locked up in a cage for a bit, or just feel as if you want to prevent that in one way, shape, or form. Feeling as if things are kind of golden in the background as you get ready to embark upon a new individual independent journey, or one that just feels very connected to the ones you love. It could be both for a select few. Let's do some shuffling for Capricorn. But it does feel like you desire more, going back to the song, more money for security, stability, more developments, more progress. You want more information on the future, more clarity. But it feels like all the meanwhile, there's a level of secrecy. And for some of you, deception in the midst. These definitely could be connected in one way, shape, or form. If somebody did you wrong in the past, that takes a bit of a highlight, okay? It's out of preparation for, even if that person doesn't end up being part of your future or the best that lies ahead, it's so that you can heal from it and just wrap that up with a bow, heal that wound, and just move forward and expect the best and just not let it affect or hinder what lies ahead for you. Beautiful. They're saying much needed or need be. The Queen of Wands coming out, feeling as if this is your energy, male or female, tapping into that feisty but passionate, but calm, cool, and collected way of being. A little bit defensive when it comes to certain people's responses, or when it comes to what they say to you. It could even just be somebody saying something that does not entail a level of defense, and you just feel like you have a lot going on, or just a little bit on edge for one reason or another. Just try to breathe, right? But then you're also feeling calm, cool, and collected for the most part. It could confuse people, but you're like, I have a lot going on right now, trying to prioritize my health, trying to take care of myself, and thinking about the future a lot. A level of abundance comes in regards to what you're feeling secretive about when it comes to your future, or when it comes to what you went through, right? Something you want to become very successful will, and you're getting a taste of justice when it comes to that. They're saying your hard work is paying off, but it just feels like you need to put in effort in a lot of ways throughout the week where you don't maybe feel up to it, or you just feel as if it's draining you to a certain extent. Wanting things to stay in order. It's just like, can people just get on board with me as I'm trying to make sure things work? Actually, I'll just do it myself and I'll get it done right. Interesting. That could be your vibe at certain points in the week as you're late at night thinking about how guarded you are, or just simply where you want to go, what you want to achieve, leaving a situation potentially, wanting things to speed up, but also desiring the level of peace and serenity that comes to be at times. Did you hear I was just pushed to slow it down? It's as if you want things to speed up, and then you're pushed by the universe to just embrace a Knight of Pentacles way of being. And then at times when you want you actually desire or wrap yourself up with a slow way of being, something quick progresses. Something progresses quickly, excuse me. You could find that somebody, or even yourself, your spiritual connection, is making you a little bit nervous at certain points. Confusion at certain points in the week as well. But it just feels like there's a level of chaos, all right? Thinking about the chaos that stems from a certain situation, even though you love it. Interesting. For some of you, it's more so a situation you don't love and it has a level of chaos. However it works for you, you're being pushed to recognize the King of Pentacles in your life. Okay. Or who is going to enter your life soon enough. As I do feel like this keeps coming up in your readings. Love is meant to be in your future. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Male or female, right? You could just find as if you are, there's a queen and a king of pentacles in the situation. Beautiful. Family oriented, or just very much both thinking about money, career, success, planning for the future in one way, shape, or form. They're saying if you're married or plan to be, there's success in the future for you. Doesn't mean if you're not married and you're drawn to this, there isn't, but that message just came through. As you're thinking about what needs to be cut out, what is just not an option to keep for the long run, right? You need to keep that hope alive, as there's plenty of doves surrounding you. And it feels like there's this hopeful, fresh vibe around you, and people just feeling as if things are going to be amazing for you moving forward. But then there's a small part of you, or small parts of you, that doubts that things are going to work out well. It could be in comparison to a similar situation from what that happened with someone else you know, or just it could be more so just due to your past, right? Forgive oneself for not always being optimistic, right? Forgive oneself for potentially the past in general, and move forward in a fresh manner, as there is so much ahead for you to be excited for. With the Ace of Pentacles, money on the mind, my friend. Look at that, right? And I feel like people notice that about you. You could even find that conversations take place. People are like telling you a story or explaining something to you. Maybe even be a question you ask them that they're answering, and you just are thinking about your money, and you're just like, what'd you say? So I just feel as if you're also potentially thinking about a new financial investment, a new job, or both on the horizon that you just intuitively know lies ahead for oneself. Again, a very reaching for my pentacle, independent vibe about you, but very family, soul connection oriented kind of vibe as well. Very grounded, but a little bit on edge all the meanwhile, as I feel like you're pushed to recognize what makes you feel confident and passionate, and what makes you feel strong, right? More of that moving forward, as you're pushed to recognize that change is on the horizon, And whatever that is for you in particular, it's going to entail you picking from that knowledge bank, right? That experience bank, but not bringing the past into that future situation or even your present, to allow yourself to recognize, even though the past seems to want to pop back up inevitably occasionally, but that's not the point. You got what it takes to make the best out of what lies ahead, to be the best individual for those in your life. I feel the need to say, as I feel like it's just this, what goes around comes around, as far as support, help, love, assistance, helping hands all around is what's coming through. As it is a week where, once again, you're reminded to prepare, to get ready, to expect the best that lies ahead for oneself. Excuse me. Let's answer your question. For Capricorn. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.